Anyway, this is just a recipe that I got off of the internet, as I said, as I will say in the video later.
Okay.
And I'm just, of course, I put my own spin on it because what do? You do what you got. You do what you got. It's supposed to be slow cooker, as I said. I still haven't checked the time. I'll check it in a little bit.
All right. Okay.
All right.
What you got here?
Spilling onions here. Let me get rid of those. I got some turkey meat. 1 pound about. A little more. Pound and 2 ounces. That's what the package said. Pound and something. Ground turkey. Ground it up. And added a ½ cup of chopped onion. Well, some of it I missed. And I'm going to cook this till it's soft. I'm going to turn it up so it'll start cooking the onion. And then when this is softened, the onion, I'm going to start adding some ingredients right over there. 2 cups of salsa or pecan sauce. 1 can of drained beans. I'm going to drain those.
Drain them. And
drained and rinsed well. And then 15 ounces, and I only have 8-ounce cans, so I'm going to use 2 of those.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add some seasonings.
Okay.
After this gets done, so we'll come back in a minute when it's kind of hard to do this one-handed, but isn't that what they all say on YouTube? The pan rolls around a little bit. Anyway, after this onion gets a little soft, we've already drained the turkey. And so, I'm not sure. Yeah. And we'll come back in a minute. The onion is getting softer.
Yeah.
And the meat got a little browner than I wanted to because I had it up a while. Not a perfect cook, but they say brown makes flavor, so here we go. Alright. The onion looks pretty soft, so I think I'm going to add everything now. Okay, I'm going to add seasoning.
What is that?
That is 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons of chili powder. Use the kind you like. Mix it in a little bit. Not that it matters. It'll all go in there eventually. You pour everything in there. I'll mix it around a little bit. Let it toast. We'll say we're letting it toast. How about that? Okay, now I'm going to add the 15-ounce can, which is 2 8-ounce cans. And just so you know, I'll probably rinse those with a little water. You don't want to waste any. And then, this is, it calls for 2 8-ounce cups of salsa or pecan sauce, whichever you like. You use medium hot. This is a 1 pound 16-ounce container, and we've already used some out of it, so I'm just going to use the whole thing. And I'll also rinse this out as well when I rinse those. I'm going to mix this around a little bit. This is called, I got this off the internet, and it's called slow cooker salsa chili. But you can cook it in the skillet. It takes longer to do it in the crock pot. And now that I've mentioned that, I don't know how long to tell you to cook it in a crock pot if you decide to do that. Okay. Now, it says in the recipe not to add the beans until right before, about 5 or 10 minutes before you serve it. Now, you can do what you want to do. I'm going to let this get hot, and then I'm going to add my drained beans that I've already drained and rinsed at the sink. And my poor little colander.
That's got to cook for a little while?
I'm going to let it cook and get hot. I'm going to simmer it. After it comes up to a boil, I'll turn it back down. And just let it simmer with the lid on it, and then I'll come back in a little bit and put the beans back in. And I'm also, it calls for a 4-ounce can or 4.5 ounce can of chopped green chilies. But I don't have any, so I'm going to use a little bit of these pickled peppers that I have.
Okay. So we'll come back here.
And so we'll come back.
In a few minutes?
In a few minutes, yes. I'm going to let it come to a boil, and then I'm going to put the lid on it and let it just simmer, low, low, low. Whatever you call simmer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Between low and 2.
Okay.
And that's what I heard one girl say, and I liked it, so I'm sticking to it. All right.
See you in a few.
Okay. All right, I'm not adding the jalapenos because it's pretty warm.
Right.
But I'm going to add the beans, drained and rinsed. That's a 15 ounce can. 15 to 16, 14, 15.
Ranch style.
Yeah, ranch style, because that's all I had. I didn't have regular pintos. It calls for a can of pinto beans drained, but you use what you got, you know. That's what you do. It's messy outside. Who wants to go to the store? And it's chili beans. Ranch style. It has chili in it. Of course, I did rinse all the good stuff on. But this stuff is thick. You know, in the crock pot, you want to cook this on low for 8 to 10 hours. And of course, everybody knows you can speed it up a little bit if you want to.
So you
If this is so thick, I would cook it low, just like the recipe says, for 8 to 10 hours. It'll be ready. You know, you're basically heating it up after you've done the meat and sauteed the onions. But just do it.
But it's ready to eat now.
Yeah, it is. I got to bring it back up to a boil. And turn it up again. Turn it up a little. Get it to boil and stay with it because this stuff is thick. It is really thick. And I even rinsed the cans out and it's still just super thick. So, you know, you like a thick chili, there you go. You want it thinner, use a bigger pan. But anyway, it's faster just to do it on the stove, I thought, so I'm doing it on the stove. But I think you're supposed to use like a 4 to 5 quart, you know, a small one.
Pot.
A regular size crock pot, yeah. And of course, you can double it, and then you need a bigger crock pot.
So that's about it.
There you go. And that's what we're having today, and we're going to watch Denver whoop the...
Seahawks.
Shh. We won't say it. Seahawks. We hope. We hope that's what happens.
See you
Only
later.
because we